Did you know that some mistakes could turn your eggs toxic? Eggs are often praised as one of the best sources of high-quality protein, packed with essential vitamins and nutrients. But what many people don't realize is that if they're not handled correctly, they can become harmful to your body in ways you may never have suspected. The truth is, whether eggs are good for you or bad for you has everything to do with how you prepare, store, and cook them. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 common mistakes that can make eggs more harmful than beneficial. Some of these might surprise you, especially if you've been eating eggs the same way for years without a second thought. But once you understand these key mistakes, you'll be able to continue enjoying eggs without worrying about hidden health risks. Stay tuned until the end because this isn't just about avoiding mistakes. It's about making simple changes that can have a big impact on your health and well-being. We'll break down exactly what happens when eggs are prepared incorrectly and what you can do instead to keep them as a safe and nutritious part of your diet. So if you want to make sure your eggs stay a health-boosting superfood rather than a hidden danger, you won't want to miss this. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Overcooking eggs. When it comes to preparing eggs, the temptation to get that perfect crispy edge on a fried egg or that firm consistency of a hard-boiled egg is strong. However, overcooking eggs can be more harmful than we realize. Overcooking causes the proteins in the eggs to oxidize, leading to the formation of compounds like oxidized cholesterol. Studies suggest that oxidized cholesterol can contribute to inflammation and may increase the risk of heart disease, a concern many of us share as we grow older. This subtle transformation, though hardly noticeable at first glance, can silently impact our heart health and overall vitality. As we age, protecting our bodies with gentle cooking methods becomes essential. I remember my dear friend Robert, who at 76, would always fry his eggs until the edges were crisp and golden, insisting that the extra crunch made them more delicious. Over time, though, he began to experience digestive discomfort and even some heartburn. After learning about the benefits of cooking eggs at a lower heat, Robert made the change to softly scrambled eggs and found that he felt lighter and more energetic each morning. It was a gentle reminder that sometimes a small change in how we cook can make a big difference in our well-being. His transformation was not only a change in his diet, but a profound lesson in adaptation and care, proving that modest adjustments can rejuvenate our bodies and uplift our spirits. Consider this: did you ever have a moment when a simple tweak in your cooking method unexpectedly made your day better? Think back to that time and share your story. Perhaps you recall a time when a small change in your cooking not only enhanced the flavor but also lifted your spirits, reaffirming that minor adjustments can brighten your day. What is one cooking memory from your past when you realized a small change made a big difference in your health or happiness? Number 2. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. There's a common belief among some that raw eggs are the key to unlocking maximum nutritional benefits. However, eating eggs raw or undercooked comes with significant risks, especially as our immune systems become more delicate with age. Raw eggs can harbor harmful bacteria, such as salmonella, a danger that can lead to severe food poisoning. For many seniors, what might be a minor discomfort in youth can escalate into a more serious health issue. Thus, choosing to avoid raw eggs is vital for preserving long-term health, ensuring every meal nurtures our body and spirit. I recall Margaret, a lively 68-year-old who loved blending raw eggs into her morning smoothies. She was convinced that the raw ingredients would deliver the full spectrum of nutrients. But one day she experienced a bout of severe stomach cramps and nausea. A trip to the doctor confirmed that salmonella was the culprit. Margaret's experience taught her the value of fully cooking her eggs, ensuring that she could continue enjoying their nutritional benefits without the risk. It's a classic case of life lessons from the elderly, where the wisdom of safer food practices is passed down to protect our health. Margaret's journey reminds us that sharing elder wisdom enriches our lives and gently guides us towards safer, healthier cooking habits. It's important to note that raw eggs contain a compound called avidin, which binds to biotin, an essential B vitamin. This binding prevents our bodies from absorbing biotin properly, potentially leading to deficiencies over time. Cooking eggs deactivates avidin, making the nutrients more available to your body. This change safeguards your nutritional intake and reflects a mindful approach to well-being, drawing on life lessons from the elderly. Statistics show that while the risk of salmonella might be low, approximately 1 in 20,000 eggs, when it does occur, the effects can be far more severe for older adults. So whether it's for your safety or for the nutrient boost, fully cooked eggs are the best choice. Embracing fully cooked eggs is a simple, powerful choice, an embodiment of life lessons from the elderly that preserves our health. If you're still here, thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. If today's message touched something true in your life, just comment number 2 so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss what's next. This channel is a gentle space where experience matters, kindness is shared, and growing older means something. I'm truly grateful you're here. Number 3, storing cooked eggs improperly. Improper storage of cooked eggs might seem trivial, but it can quickly turn a nourishing breakfast into a potential health hazard. Eggs left at room temperature for too long can enter the danger zone of 40 DEGF to 140 DEGF, a range in which harmful bacteria multiply rapidly. This is particularly worrisome for seniors, who are more vulnerable to foodborne illnesses. Even a small lapse in proper storage can quickly invite dangerous bacteria, significantly undermining meal safety and your overall health. Take George, for instance, a spirited 72-year-old who loved making a large batch of scrambled eggs on Sunday mornings to ease his busy week. He would store the eggs in a loosely covered container in the refrigerator, thinking that it was sufficient. Unfortunately, after a few days, George began experiencing episodes of stomach discomfort and mild nausea. After reevaluating his storage habits, he switched to using airtight containers and started preparing smaller batches that could be consumed more quickly. The change not only improved his digestion, but also restored his confidence in the food he was eating. George's story reminds us that small changes in everyday habits can profoundly enhance our health, mood, and quality of life. Proper storage techniques are simple yet vital. Always refrigerate cooked eggs promptly, and if possible, store them in the coldest part of your fridge, not in the door where temperature fluctuations are common. Remember that hard-boiled eggs are best consumed within a week, and scrambled or fried eggs should be enjoyed within 3 to 4 days. Even reheating eggs requires care. Overheating them in a microwave, for instance, can create a rubbery texture and further degrade their nutritional value. Instead, gently reheat eggs on the stovetop with a splash of water or broth to maintain their moisture and flavor. By following these careful storage and reheating practices, we honor our elders' wisdom and protect our meals from potential hazards. Let's reflect on how we handle leftovers and food storage today. Is there a special technique passed down through your family that has helped you maintain the quality and safety of your meals over the years? Perhaps you recall cherished kitchen traditions, where careful storage and treasured recipes made every meal safe and satisfying for everyone. What are some of the methods or traditions you've used to safely store food, and how have they helped maintain the quality of your meals? Number 4, using damaged or expired eggs. One of the simplest yet most crucial lessons in our kitchen is to be mindful of the eggs we use. Even a small crack or an egg that's past its prime can harbor dangerous bacteria, putting our health at risk. Many of us have learned through personal experience that relying solely on printed expiration dates isn't enough. It's a call to exercise extra vigilance and trust our senses. A little extra caution, such as carefully inspecting every egg, can go a long way toward preventing illness and preserving our overall well-being, while reminding us of the careful attention that has always been part of our family traditions. I remember Evelyn, a 74-year-old with a keen eye for detail, who always made sure to check her eggs before use. One morning, she cracked an egg into her frying pan, only to notice an unusual smell that immediately raised a red flag. Despite her initial hesitation, she cooked it anyway and later experienced a bout of food poisoning that left her bedridden for a few days. This painful and unforgettable experience taught her the value of always performing a simple water test. Place the egg in a bowl of cold water. If the egg sinks and lays flat, it's fresh. If it stands upright, it's still usable but should be eaten soon, and if it floats, it must be discarded immediately. That extra 20 minutes of caution saved her from many potential future health scares and reinforced the wisdom passed down through the generations. Moreover, it's essential to consider the handling of eggs before they even reach our kitchen. Eggs that have been exposed to temperature fluctuations, whether at the store, during transit, or in our refrigerator, are more susceptible to bacterial growth, reducing their quality and safety. That's why it's so important to store eggs in the coldest part of your fridge, away from the door, where the temperature can vary unpredictably. Taking these precautions not only protects your health, but also honors the practical wisdom of those who have shared their life lessons from the elderly with us. These simple acts of care remind us to be as gentle with our food as we are with ourselves, nurturing our bodies with love and respect for every ingredient. As we share these experiences, let's remember that these life lessons from the elderly are not just about food safety, but about taking care of ourselves with the same care we once received. They are powerful, gentle reminders to trust our instincts, to listen to our bodies, and to take the time to ensure that what we eat nourishes us fully. By embracing these mindful practices, we not only safeguard our health, but also cultivate a deeper connection to our heritage and the nurturing values that have sustained us throughout life. If you're still here, thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. If today's message touched something true in your life, just comment number 4 so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss what's next. This channel is a gentle space where experience matters, kindness is shared, and growing older means something. I'm truly grateful you're here. Number 5, combining eggs with unhealthy cooking oils. One of the most common mistakes people make when preparing eggs is using the wrong type of cooking oil. While eggs themselves are packed with high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, the oil you choose to cook them in can make all the difference between a nutritious meal and one that contributes to inflammation and long-term health risks. Many people don't realize that certain oils, especially highly processed vegetable oils, break down at high temperatures, creating harmful compounds that can damage your body over time. If you've ever fried eggs in margarine, vegetable oil, or other refined seed oils like soybean, corn, or canola oil, you may have unknowingly exposed yourself to trans fats and oxidized lipids. These unhealthy fats have been linked to increased inflammation, heart disease, and even cognitive decline in older adults. Unlike natural fats that the body can process efficiently, trans fats interfere with normal cellular function, leading to long-term damage. Seniors in particular should be extra cautious about their fat intake, as chronic inflammation is linked to a variety of age diseases, including arthritis and cardiovascular conditions. Think about Frank, a 78-year-old who had been cooking his eggs in vegetable oil for decades. He never thought much about it. He assumed oil was just oil. But after learning about the dangers of highly processed seed oils, he made the switch to healthier alternatives like butter and olive oil. Within weeks, He noticed that he felt less sluggish after meals and his digestion improved. He didn't change what he ate, just how he prepared it. And that small shift made a noticeable difference in how he felt every day. Another issue with cooking oils is their smoke point, the temperature at which they start to break down and release harmful compounds. Many vegetable oils have low smoke points, meaning they become unstable when exposed to high heat. When this happens, they produce free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells and accelerate aging. If you frequently fry eggs at high temperatures using these oils, you may be unknowingly introducing oxidative stress into your body. A better approach is to choose oils that remain stable under heat. Butter, ghee, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil are all excellent choices for cooking eggs. These fats not only enhance the flavor but also provide essential nutrients that support brain health, heart function, and overall well-being. If you prefer a lighter option, avocado oil is another great choice, as it has a high smoke point and a healthy balance of monounsaturated fats. The key takeaway here is that it's not just what you eat, but how you prepare it. Eggs are a fantastic source of nutrition, but if they're cooked in the wrong type of oil, they can go from being a health-boosting food to something that contributes to inflammation and disease. Making a simple change in your cooking habits can have a major impact on your long-term health, ensuring you get the full benefits of the eggs you enjoy. Do you remember a time when switching one ingredient in your cooking led to a surprising improvement in how you felt? What was that change and how did it affect your daily life? Final thoughts. It turns out that the way you prepare, store, and cook your eggs plays a crucial role in whether they support your health or hide potential risks. As we journey through life, we learn that even the simplest routines can be improved with just a few thoughtful adjustments. Lowering the cooking temperature, making sure your eggs are fully cooked, storing them properly, checking for any damage or expiration, and choosing healthy cooking oils. All of these small changes can help preserve the natural goodness of your food, making every bite a little safer and more nourishing. Think of it as one of those gentle life lessons that come with age. We've learned over time that our bodies deserve the best care. Your food is your fuel, and by making these mindful choices, you're investing in more energy, better digestion, and overall well-being. This isn't about giving up something you love, it's about honoring your health and enjoying your favorite foods in a way that truly benefits you. We invite you to share your thoughts and stories with us. Perhaps you have a cherished memory of a meal prepared with love, or you've discovered your own little trick that makes your kitchen routines work better for you. Your experiences are valuable, and your wisdom can inspire others in our community. Thank you for joining us today. Please leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned or a small change you plan to make in your cooking. Your thoughts and stories help create a community where we all learn from one another, celebrating the wisdom that comes with age. As you continue your day, remember this: every small choice you make in your kitchen is a reflection of the care you have for yourself, a care that grows richer with each passing year. In the words of an old proverb, "A stitch in time saves 9." May these simple lessons remind you that a little care today can make all the difference tomorrow.